while you and me repeat. This bittersweet heat is suffocating. I'm waiting and always hesitating. Kryptonite desires set my heart afire.
Oh, so fabulous.
Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Once again, it's your girl, the Melanin Barbie, African princess, Dumebi Lea. And if this is your first time stumbling on my channel, see my beautiful melanated, gorgeous face on your screen, you are welcome. I do hope you decide to subscribe by hitting the subscribe button right below the video right there, and then the notification bell right beside it. That way YouTube lets you know whenever I drop a new video. Please take a few seconds to hit the subscribe button. I will wait. Have you done that? Thank you. Kisses to you. But if you didn't do it, I'm judging you. Anyways, so if you are an oldie, if you are a returning subscriber, you guys know that I love you. You're the real MVP. Welcome back. So this is another episode of Girl Talk with Doom, and today we're going to be talking about, as you guys already saw in the title, about how to get over your ex, how to get over a breakup, how to get over that man, that dude, that guy that broke your heart. Okay, you guys have been there, done that. Like, ooh, girl, I know how it feels. Whatever you're feeling right now, I have been there, done that. And now I just need to state that I dress up for this video on purpose. Like, you guys can see that I have my big head. Big head on curl. I have my red lips. I have my big earrings. So I just got all dressed up on purpose because I'm feeling like if you're watching this video, you're probably dealing with a heartbreak and you probably are not looking your best right now. You probably like are very unmotivated to dress up like a bad bee that you are. So I'm doing it for you, okay? So let's just get right into the video. So you guys, the first step to getting over your ex or getting over a heartbreak or a broken relationship is number one, to cut off all ties with this person in question. You guys, this can be hard because there's always that temptation to want to see what they're doing, to want to know if they're happy without you, to want to know if they're missing you. But honey, it does you no good. When the relationship is over, it's over. You don't need to go and be checking on them to see what they're doing, who they're hanging out with, if they're happy without you, whatever. See, you don't need to go and be checking their social media pages. You don't need to be driving by at their house or stopping by at their workplace or going to church hoping to see them. Honey, block them on social media. Avoid routes you know you're going to bump into them. You do not need to be seeing this person, because if you really do want to heal, you do not need constant reminders. It's just like, you know, imagine when you take the trash out. When you take the trash out, you don't go back like from time to time checking on the trash. Oh, is the trash still there? Like, what's in there? Is the trash doing okay? You don't need to know anything about them. Block them. Resist the urge to contact them. Resist the urge to monitor them, because that way you're never going to get over them. You're never going to live your life. You will always be in the shadow of that person or that broken relationship. So block them on all accounts. Resist the urge to contact them. And you guys, there's this thing about, oh, I want closure. I want to know why they did that to me, or why it can't work out or whatever. See, closure is a scam. Repeat after me. Closure is a scam. You don't need closure, honey. Take what you need to take out of the way it ended. Learn your lessons and then move on. You do not need closure. Move on. Just let it go. It's hard, but it is possible. I did that, okay? So you guys, the second step is like taking time to heal yourself. And by healing yourself, I mean like, honey, if you want to cry, cry, okay? You're mourning the time that you spent with this person. You're mourning the feelings that you had for them. You're mourning the sacrifices you made for them. You know, you're just basically mourning a phase of your life that is passing. You're mourning something that is dead in your life. Anything that is dead should be mourned. So it is normal. I would not advise that if you want to cry or if you're really hurt that you suck it in. If you want to cry, honey, cry it out. And like, I feel like crying is therapeutic. I'm speaking from experience. I tend to let go of things when I cry, so I feel like I assume it's like that for a lot of people, that I'm bottling up inside. So cry if you want to. If you feel like you need to talk to someone, talk to someone. Now, I'm not saying you should go on your social media and be posting all these cryptic messages and stuff like that, hoping that they are going to see it or someone is going to see it. That's not what I'm saying. You don't need to put your business out there. At that point in time, I even I even advise that you limit your social media presence, because you're going to be hurt, and a lot of things you're going to do at that moment may be reflective of how you're feeling, or you could even like stumble on stuff that will make you think about them, or maybe you have mutual friends and stuff. You may want to like stay away from social media at that point. So take time to come back into yourself. If you need to speak to people, of course, someone that is going to be sensible, someone that's going to be empathetic towards you, someone that you're comfortable with, that is trustworthy, that is smart, that basically is your person that you know you can trust. Please do that. Sometimes you can draw emotional strength and support from someone like that. That's why it pays to have good friends or siblings, or someone that you know you can trust, that will tell you the truth, that will help you heal, that will help you feel better about yourself, that cares about your well-being. Please go ahead and do that. And another thing is, please do not speak harshly to yourself, because sometimes we tend to like blame ourselves even when it was not your fault. Of course it will be your fault. I mean, nobody's perfect. You might have made a mistake that cost you that relationship. Don't speak harshly to yourself, because we are human beings. And one thing I've told myself is that one thing I've tried to learn is to learn to forgive myself for mistakes, because nobody's perfect. So if you feel like it was your fault, learn to accept the fact that you made a mistake, and then how you can prevent it from happening like in your future relationships. And then if it wasn't your fault, honey, don't allow them make you feel like it was your fault, because sometimes when someone messes up in a relationship and they're unapologetic, they try to like share the blame with the other person who was innocent. So don't allow them apportion any blame to you. Speak kindly to yourself. Do not use harsh words to yourself, because sometimes when we're in pain and regret, we tend to like speak harshly to ourselves, and we tend to like blame ourselves, and we take it too hard on ourselves. And believe me, you have to be kind to yourself to help you heal. Okay. Another thing is, pray if you have to. If you are a Christian, if you are a believer, I believe that you can talk to God about anything, and believe me, He will carry you through those tough moments. Okay. And then also accept that whatever happened that led to the breakdown of that relationship is basically just leading you to your higher good. Okay, like there's something better ahead for you. Either you were to learn a lesson, or that person wasn't meant for you, and somehow that person just had to live your life to make way for better things to come through. Okay, so you just have to look at it from a positive angle, and then be satisfied within yourself. Don't be hard on yourself. Number 3 is my favorite, baby girl. Number 3 says, focus on yourself. When you're dealing with a heartbreak or trying to get over someone, this is not the time to go and start getting involved with someone else. Because there's that saying that says the best way to get over someone is to get under someone. Believe me, you're just going to be carrying one baggage from one person into another relationship. Okay, so that's not what you need to do. That's the time to actually sit back, take care of yourself psychologically, mentally, emotionally, physically as well. This is the time you have to focus on yourself, develop yourself. What are those things that you couldn't really focus on when you were in that relationship? For me, I personally worked on the way that I looked. You guys, my glow up was massive. I lost some weight. I worked on my skin. I worked on my hair. I basically picked a healthier lifestyle. So this is the time for you to pick up a hobby. This is the time for you to pick up one of those goals, to pick up a project, to hang out with your girlfriend. This is the time for you to, maybe take your studies more seriously. Like, do things that will benefit you. This is the time for you to look into you. This is the time for you to basically glow up all round, like physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually. You need to satisfy yourself. You need to come back, find your center, find you. Who are you? What do you like to do? What are those things that make you happy, that make you fulfilled, that make you content? This is the time you give attention to those things. Okay, so focus on yourself, glow up. You're going to be better. This is the time where you actually also reflect on that breakup. Know the warning signs that you should have seen that you probably missed, so that way when you're ready to actually get back into another relationship or whatever, you know the warning signs to look out for. This is time for you to also reflect and know the things that you did wrong, so that you can actually improve on it. For me, I did a lot of self-improvement. I watched a lot of YouTube videos. I read a lot of books, and then I found the core me, because I lost myself in that relationship, and then I found me, and I'm much happier with the person that I am now. Because we tend to always pick up one or two things in relationships, and sometimes it's not always you end up losing some part of you. So when you're out of that relationship, you need to find your center, you need to regroup. So this is the time for that. Occupy yourself, please. An idle mind will make you just be thinking and be wallowing and be crying or whatever. And girl, you don't need that. You really don't need that, trust me, okay? So the fifth thing I'm going to say is take all the time you need. Don't rush the process. I feel like the longer a relationship was and the more committed you were to that person, the longer it's going to take for you to recover. So I'm going to tell you that it may even take you as much as a year to be completely over a breakup or to be completely over a person. That does not mean that within that 1 year you're going to be crying. There are stages to this healing thing, I am telling you, but it may take you that long. But believe me, when you eventually do it, when you're ready, you will know. When you're eventually healed, you will know. When you're eventually ready to open yourself up to people, you would know. So do not rush the process. Accept it. It's going to be painful, it might hurt, but you're going to be okay. And please remind yourself the bad bee that you are. Find every opportunity to celebrate yourself, because you are strong. For you to be here right now watching this video, you are strong, and don't let anybody tell you otherwise. Don't let anybody make you feel like you're not good enough. Don't let anybody make you feel less of a person, because you deserve love. And believe me, if that person don't appreciate you, there's someone out there that's going to appreciate you and love you for who you are and treat you the way you deserve to be treated. And I'm not just saying this just to make you guys feel good. I'm saying this from my experience. There's someone out there who's going to love you, who's going to make you happy. So take your time. Don't rush, and you'll be fine. Like, if they could look at all of this gorgeousness, look at you, you're a bad bee. If they could look at you and be like, they don't want to be with you, honey, you don't deserve to beg anybody to love you or beg anybody to be with you. And then just keep the people who wish you well close, because it will help. Sometimes isolating yourself, sometimes you want to be alone, it's necessary, but when you find out that it's too much, please try to get out there, even if it's not like out, but be around people that could help, especially if you're having like negative thoughts and stuff. Don't be alone. And as a Christian, I'll say take it to God in prayer. There's nothing that God cannot do. He will mend your broken heart. And I hope this video has been helpful. If you guys have any additional points, please add that, just comment it down below. And if you want more videos like this, more girl talk videos with Doom, let me know. And subscribe if you haven't, and please compliment me on how good I look. I got all dressed for you girls. Please give this video a thumbs up. It helps me when you guys do that. It helps the videos, the algorithm of the videos. Drop a comment as well, share this video, and I will see you guys in my next video. I love you guys. Bye.